Good afternoon, fellow firewood fanatics. This is Chris. We're back in the wood yard. I had some work to do in my other business this morning, so I did that first. But now I'm outside. It's a beautiful day, and I just started right here. I'm gonna start right in this direction, and I'm gonna go that way, and we're gonna work on getting all of this cottonwood and aspen, and there's a little bit of ash in here and stuff like that, and I'm working that direction over towards the woodchucker over here. And he's been stacking like a maniac for the last few hours, and he's got a few rows done over here, and he's doing one face cord rows, and so that's all one face cord rows, each one of those. So it'd be kind of nice to be able to grab them and go when I go to sell them. But on the other end, I'm just gonna stack this direction until I get to where I can make a break and then do some singles. Having fun today?
Lots of fun in the wood yard today.
There you go, nothing but fun in the wood yard. So I'm gonna go back down here and get back to work. And then this afternoon, I'm gonna go for a little ride. I made a call to a guy who had an ad on Craigslist last night. He's got 20, I think he said 24 acres, 23 acres, something like that. It's a commercial property that he's developing. I think he's actually a realtor. I recognized his name. I think he does commercial real estate. And he's got property that he owns that he said he's been filling in for the last 10 years. And I know where it is because I've driven past it. And he's got his own bulldozer and his own excavator, and he's been leveling it all off and filling in kind of the low areas. I don't think it's wetlands, but he's kind of going up to the wetlands, and it's right along one of the major cut across roads here on this end of town. And he said 2 huge oak trees, 3 or 4 big cottonwood trees, and a bunch of aspen or popple trees. And he said, and then he's got a bunch of woods behind that he's eventually going to cut off too. And I was the first guy to call him because I saw his ad posted within 2 or 3 hours of when he posted it, and I called him right away. I emailed him, I texted him, and I was the first guy to talk to him. And so I'm going there to meet with him, and he's going to show me the project. And he said there's a lot of wood. So a lot of wood could be, 5 or 6, 7 trees, or it could be a whole woods he wants gone. I don't know. But it's free, and it's literally down the road from where I am, maybe 3 miles. So it'll be great if I can get it. So I'm gonna take a look at that this afternoon, and if I get it, first thing in the morning when I go there, I'm gonna start cutting because it's supposed to get really warm the next couple days. So I'm gonna try to be there right at 6 in the morning and cut as much as I can and get it hauled here as fast as I can because he wants it gone like yesterday. So he was pretty excited that I would come right away and take a look at it. So that's what we're gonna do this afternoon. But now, stacking time. Here we go. So I started right here with the stacking. I've been stacking now for, I think, about an hour and a half, give or take a little bit. So I've been going pretty fast because I'm just doing straight runs. And I'm going as high as I can reach. So as you can see, this is high as I can reach. It's like, I don't know, about 8 feet high, something like that. And I did 2 rows, and I'm gonna do a 3rd row in the back. But it's moving right along. I'm down to this corner right here. And I started a 3rd row right here because I'm going to do a 3rd row with that stuff on the ground going that way. So I kind of brace up that because 2 rows when you go that high gets wobbly. 3 is better. And I might even put a T-bar stake on each side there to kind of hold it. But I'm kind of on the edge of a hill here because the flat area is down here where I drive through. So I'm trying to keep it as tight as I can so I can get the trailer and truck through here in the winter time, fall and winter time when I come through. But that's quite the wall of wood that I got started there. So I just got to get it so it's solid, so it stays up. So it's time for me to go to my meeting. I'm going to go meet with a guy about getting a whole bunch of free wood. He's got a bunch, so we'll find out and you'll see later. So I'm on my way now. Here I go. All right, I am back. I just got done with my meeting with the landowner where I went to see what he had for trees. it's a pretty good deal. He wants them gone, and I want the wood. And I got to do it right away, though. He wants it gone in the next couple days or the next week. And then there's some stuff he's got that I can take my time on. But he's got the biggest, best trees he wants gone right now. It's only 3 miles from here. It's right off the road that I'm on. So it's going to be great. There's 2 huge oaks. I would guess they're in the 26 to 28 inch round. They might even be 30 inches. They're big white oaks, nice big trees. So right there, just those 2 trees, I'm probably going to get, if I was to guess, 8 face cords, a bunch. So that's a good one. And then just down from that a little bit, there is a ash tree, and then there is a, can't think what you call it. Not a box elder. It'll come to me, I'll think of it. Basswood, that's it, it's basswood. So I got that to cut, and then there's a couple other little ones he wants cut out of there. I'll cut those down. And then go in the other direction, down the other end of his property, cutting pretty much right on the line. There's a couple of, I think there's 4 ash trees, real nice ones. I got those. And then there's some they knocked down with the dozer, and I can take, he said, take whatever you want from those, but they got dirt rolled into some of the ends, but I'll take whatever's not in the dirt. I'll cut those up and take those. Then there's 2 real nice cherry trees. They're both maybe 12 inches, something like that, but nice, tall, straight, no limbs for like 30, 40 feet. I mean, nice ones. So I'll get both of those. And then there's a bunch of cottonwood that he wants cut out too, so I'll cut some of that. I won't be able to cut it all tomorrow. Just looking at what I saw there, it's probably enough to keep me busy for 4 or 5 days of cutting. But I'm gonna cut all day tomorrow, not all day tomorrow. I'll cut as much as I can tomorrow. It's gonna get hot, so I'm gonna go right away in the morning, start cutting, and then hopefully one of my helper boys will come and they can do some loading, and then we'll just run back and forth. Hopefully I can get maybe 3 loads done tomorrow. We'll see. It's gonna be hot though, so that'll slow me down a little bit. When it's hot, the saws don't like it and I don't like it. So anyway, now I'm gonna go back to stacking. Right over there is where Bryant was working today. He got, I think, 5 rows, he said, done of single face cords. And I started right over here on this end, just doing a big pile because I got a hill going here, so it's kind of hard to really run rows up. And to do single rows this way, it wouldn't be much. So what I did is I just made the pile nice and big like you saw before here. So basically you can see how high it is. I went as high as I could reach up here, so got them up nice and high. And that way I can drive through here when I come around the circle to pick up wood. And I'm just gonna go in the back, and this will be the corner right here. I'm gonna go in the back and fill that in and work my way. And once I get a space here, then I'll start doing single face cord rows again, because that's generally how I sell it, is either singles, doubles, or triples. But a big mass for a little bit here is nice just to get it out of the way. So here we go, stackage. Well, folks, that is it for today. The sun is about to set. I got about another 15 minutes or so and it'll be dipping down below the horizon, and I got a lot of other work to do in my other business, and it's time to go do it. So that's it for the stacking. I'll show you what I got done today. I started down here, right here, and I got this stacked all the way down to here, and I even got a 3rd row going, so that's a pretty good deal. And Bryant stacked down here today, and he got 5 single face cord rows done. So pretty soon we're going to be like the old railroads crossing the west. We're gonna meet up, and then this side will be done, and then we got to go over here and hit the pine. The pine has to be stacked. That's this pile here. Look at all the pine. And after that, we come down over here, and then we get all the ash. That's this pile right here, all ash. So there's still a bunch to do. Stacking never wants to be done for some reason. And then some crazy people, one guy I know named Chris, ordered another truckload and just made a deal to go cut a whole bunch more free wood. So I guess I'm kind of nuts, but that's what I'm gonna do. Because that's what we do in the wood yard. Cut wood, stack wood, split wood, sell wood, deliver wood. Wood, 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 nothing but wood. That's it for today, folks. Please hit the like, subscribe button, poke away. It's fun, just like this. And I'll see you tomorrow. Same wood time, same wood channel. Good night, Irene.